ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭ ಮುಂಜಾನೆ. 146 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಇರುವ ಸಂತ ಅಲೋಷಿಯಸ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಈ ನೆರಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಂಡವರೆಷ್ಟೋ, ಬದುಕಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಕಾದವರೆಷ್ಟೋ. ಒಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದು ಕಲ್ಪವೃಕ್ಷದ ಹಾಗೆ. ಕಲ್ಪವೃಕ್ಷದ ಒಂದು ಗುಣ ಇದೆ. ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸೋಗೆ ಉದುರಿ ಬಿದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಚ್ಚು ಉಳಿದು ಬಿಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಹೌದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಅಚ್ಚನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಸತ್ಯ. 50 ವರ್ಷದ ಈ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಅನೇಕ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟಿನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಒಂದಂತೂ ಸತ್ಯ, ಕಾಲೇಜು ದಿನಗಳ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆನಪುಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಸುರಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು ಸತ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕಲ್ಲುಗಳು, ಪ್ರತಿ ಮರಗಳು, ಪ್ರತಿ ಮೂಲೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಥೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ನ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಥೆಗಳು, ಒಂದೊಂದು ನೆನಪುಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮರುಕಳಿಸಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿಯೇ ಕವಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಅನುಭವವೂ ಸವಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಅನುಭವದ ನೆನಪೇ ಸವಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅಂತ ನೆನಪುಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂಡಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇರಿರುವಂಥ 50 ವರ್ಷದ ಜೀವನಾನುಭವದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿಯೋ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕನಾಗಿಯೋ ಅದೇ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೂತಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಗೌರವದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
Yes, truly it is a beautiful homecoming and extending a warm welcome to our reverend fathers, distinguished guests, members of Sakha, dedicated faculty, and most importantly, a very special welcome to our guests of honor, the men who serve as a vital bridge between our past history, past rich history, and our present day. Time acts as a master craftsman, perfecting years of dedication into something truly extraordinary. And today we have the profound privilege of hosting 5 decades of that proven leadership and excellence. As we look around today, we see an institution that stands tall with immense glory and pride, anchored by a legacy that spans generations. It is within these hallowed walls that your stories and your successes continue to resonate, proving that time cannot dim the brilliance of an Aloysian spirit. And together we are the living pulse of this 146-year history, the heartbeat that keeps this legacy alive.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಇದರಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆರಂಭಿಸುವಂಥ ಸಮಯ. ಏನು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಕವಿ ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇರಬೇಕು ಇರುವಂತೆ ತೊರೆದು ಸಾವಿರ ಚಿಂತೆ, ಮಳೆ ಸುರಿಸಿ ಹಗುರಾದ ಮುಗಿಲಿನಂತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಬಿಸಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ತನ್ನ ಬಳಿ ಬರುವವಗೆ ತಣ್ಣಗಿನ ಆಸರೆಯ ನೆರಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟು, ಹೇಗೆ ಗೆಲುವಾಗುವುದೋ ಹಸುರೆಲೆಯ ಹೊಂಗೆ ಮರ, ಹಾಗೆ ಬಾಳಿಸು ಗುರುವೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಇಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವರನ್ನ ಮನಸಾರೆ ಸ್ತುತಿಸ್ತಾ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸೋಣ.
उसका गुणगान करो, इबादत करो, जीवन उसी ने दिया है, उस चारगाह से हम सब है आए, हम दो सना के हम गीत गाए। रब का तुम शुक्र करो, ऊंची आवाज करो, गाओ खुशी के गीत, उसका गुणगान करो, इबादत करो उसकी, इबादत करो, इबादत करो उसकी, इबादत करो।
Thank you, choir, for that beautiful rendition. Let us kindly rise.
50 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ನೆನಪುಗಳನ್ನು ಮರುಕಳಿಸುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಂದಂಥ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯ ತಂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ.
झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका 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 रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका रे झिल झिलका रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका 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 रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका रे झिल झिलका रे। शबनम जैसी लड़की तेरे युक्त दिल की खिड़की, ये ಹಾಡನೊಂದು ಕೇಳಿ ಶಾಮ ಸೆ ಸುಬಹ, ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಾಜಲ್ ಜಲ್ಲೆನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಪಾಯಲ್, ಮುಜೆ ನಾಚನೆ ದೋ ಏ ಶಾಮ ಸೆ ಸುಬಹ, ನಾರಿಯ ನಾದ ತುಂಬಾ ವಿನೋದ, ನಲಿದಾಡೋ ನವಿಲಾಡೆ, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका 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 रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका रे झिल झिलका रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका 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 रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका रे झिल झिलका रे। ना रा रा ना ಕೊನೆಗೂ ಹಾಡಿನ ಸಂಗೀತ ಇಸಗಾನೆ ಕಾದ ಒಳ ಅರ್ಥ, ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡು ಜಾನೆದೋನ ಬೇಸರಾನ, ಕುಣಿಯುತ್ತ ನಾನು ತೈತಾತ ಏರಿತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎದೆ ಬಡಿತ, ದೇಖೋ ದೇಖೋ ಜೇ ಛೋಡೆದೋನ ನಾಚಿಕೆನ, ಸುಡುವ ಬೇಸಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಾನು, ಮುಜುಕು अपना बना लो थोड़ा प्यार से नींबू, सैया सैया मैं तो तेरी जोगड़ हो गई, हो गए हो गए हो गए हो गए। झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका 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 रे, झिलका झिलका रे, झिलका रे झिल झिलका रे। नि 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 सा 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 नि 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 सा 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 नि 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 सा 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 नि 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 सा 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 सा। धीरा नाद धीरा धीरा नाद धीरा ना तो धीरा धीरा ना।
That was truly a marvelous performance. Let's once again give them a huge round of applause for the spectacular welcome dance. It has truly set a vibrant and joyful tone for our celebrations today. Thank you, team, for that graceful and spirited welcome. Just as those dances moved in perfect harmony, St. Aloysius has journeyed through the decades with a singular, harmonious purpose. This institution has long been a beacon of light, a path that has led us from our humble origins to our current milestone as St. Aloysius University. And today we flourish under the visionary stewardship of our rector, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto, who, though he cannot be with us this morning due to prior commitments, continues to guide us with his blessings. We also move forward under the leadership of our first Vice Chancellor, Reverend Father Praveen Martis Esche. Together, they are the architects of this new era, leading us with the spirit of Magis, the restless, holy desire to always strive for the more and the greater in all that we do. It is this very spirit of the more that brings us to this formal moment as we welcome the leaders who embody our mission and values. We now move to the formal heart of our proceedings. I invite our venerable leaders and our distinguished guests to grace the days. I request the chairman of the program, Mr. Sunil Kundarke, to kindly escort the dignitaries to the dais. Joining us on stage, the president of the program, our vice chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis Esche, our guests of honor, Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari, our keynote speaker, Mr. Ivan Frank, and the registrar of the university, Dr. Ronald Nazareth. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a warm and resounding round of applause. Let us recognize that they represent the strength and vision that continues to carry St. Aloysius towards the infinite horizons of Magis. Thank you, dignitaries. Kindly be seated. Now, to officially welcome all of us to this golden reunion, we have a man who spent 5 of his most defining years right here on this campus. An Aloysian in heart, mind, and spirit, he walked these corridors first for his SSLC from 1971 to 1974 and continued his journey here for his PUC in the PCMB stream from 1974 to 1970. The school's excellence across the globe, from the oil rigs of Nigeria to the industrial hubs of the Middle East. A distinguished mechanical engineer from NITK and a global expert in industrial safety, he now mentors the next generation through his firm Sublime Endeavors. More importantly, he is the driving force behind today's celebration. As the chairman of this Golden Reunion program, he has worked tirelessly to bring all of us back together. Let's welcome a man who truly embodies our motto, Lucet et Adet, Mr. Sunil Kundarke. Over to you, sir, to deliver the official welcome address.
After a long, constant pursuit and incessant preparations, finally today we have come to this finale of Golden Reunion 2026. It was a teamwork all along. We have had roller coasters in between, we had apprehensions whether we will succeed or not, but our convictions gave us a solid strength. And today, on this auspicious day, we are at the moment of completing our mission. Our visionary leader, Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius, deemed to be University, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, will preside over the function today. The cool composure and ever approachable nature of Father Vice Chancellor has led to swift and quick decisions, wise decisions, and our institution has gained higher altitudes, greater elevations over the years. Let's all extend hearty welcome to him in unison. A big round of applause, please. I request our Honorable Registrar, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, to forward him a green sapling as part of Green Welcome. Our honorable guest of honor, our own alumnus, on whom we are very proud of, is Dr. B. Satish Kumar Bhandari. His professional journey, which has reached most glittering echelons as a doctor, as a renowned ENT specialist, and further Vice Chancellor of NITTE, deemed to be University, and now Vice President of ISR, Institutional Social Responsibility of NITTE, deemed to be University. In fact, we have a common phrase: once an Aloysian will always be an Aloysian. But our Dr. Satish Bhandari has amended this into once an Aloysian will always be an achiever. We are ecstatic to welcome him today as a guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a big round of applause to register our hearty welcome. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to perform the green welcome. Our distinguished keynote speaker today, Mr. Ivan Donatus Frank, 1976 BCom batch, has been a wonderful source of support system throughout this project. He was a godsend boon to us as he kept on providing us a progressive mind in our team. I do not know how many counts of times in which I sought his guidelines. Let's extend a wholehearted welcome to him. A big round of applause to him, please. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to hand over a green sapling to him. Our respected registrar, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, has always been a pillar of strength to the institution. There are no two words. His smiling face always very memorable way of dealing with people. Let's extend a cordial welcome to him. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to perform green welcome to him. We respectfully extend our heartfelt welcome to our honorable teachers of 1975-76 era. Our wholehearted welcome to our honorable current faculty too. We cordially welcome our respected guests. Our immense reciprocation of warmth and extension of friendly welcome to all our esteemed alumni. In our fraternity among us, we have some who have excelled in life. A mention of few of them is timely. We have with us Dionysius Desa, 1975 BA. A truly sporting legend. He had not left any stone unturned in any format of games and sports, be it hockey, cricket, volleyball, kabaddi, and athletics. Also, now we come to K. Ramdas Shanai, 1976 BCom, 7th rank in second year BCom, Chief Vigilance Officer in Bank of Baroda, retired as Executive Director of Vijaya Bank. And we have Narayan Kalyantaya, 1974 BSc, 10th rank in BSc and Assistant General Manager in BSNL. We have Clement Gratian Pinto, 1976 BCom batch, General Manager Corporation Bank. Our hearty welcome to our organizing committee and backstage support system and SACA executives and guests who have meticulously planned on the event. Our cordial welcome to our MCs who have come with synergy, enthusiasm, and with the amazing poetic lines to compare the process. I welcome our volunteers cordially in a wholehearted manner. A warm welcome to photographer and videographer who will be capturing the event all along. A warm welcome to press reporters and press liaison officers. A heartfelt welcome to technical assistants. A warm welcome to NCC cadets. We wish to cordially welcome catering personnel too. A warm welcome we wish to extend to all the supporting staff. Thank you, everyone.
ಅಂತ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಸುನಿಲ್ ಕುಂದರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅವರ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮ ಬಹಳ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದದ್ದು. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಸಿರಿನ ಸ್ಮರಣಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. 50 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೆನಪುಗಳನ್ನು ಮೆಲುಕು ಹಾಕುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿಯೋ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿಯೋ ಬಂದು ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಆ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ರಿಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮನಸ್ಸು. ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗಾದರೂ ಹೋದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಮರೆತು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ಅವರು ಕಲ್ತಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಒಂದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಂತ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾನ್ವೊಕೇಶನ್ ನನ್ನ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಮಯ, ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಸಮಯ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂತ ಅಲೋಷಿಯಸ್ ಪರಿಗಣಿತ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೊನಾಲ್ಡ್ ನಜರತ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Honorable dignitaries on and off the days, and our dear ever young graduates. It is indeed a moment of great pride and joy for all of us to formally revisit and commemorate a graduation ceremony that took place around 5 decades ago. Today we felicitate the young graduates who graduated around 50 years back, not merely for securing a degree in this institute, but the manner in which they lived and spread the values of St. Aloysius in the wider world. May I invite all the graduates to come forward batchwise, to stay back after receiving the honors for a batchwise photograph on the stage. I request you all to come from right side of this stage, receive the honors from the dignitaries, remain for a photograph batchwise. To begin with, 1975 batch, Mr. Dionysius Desa, 1975 BA honors. Mr. K. Premanath. Mr. Lal Bahadur, 1975 BA batch. Mr. Lancy Montero. I request Mr. Chandrasa Kaba to be ready to receive the honors next. Mr. Chandrahasa Kaba. Mr. Shankar Rao to be ready to receive the honors next. Mr. Shrikant. I request Mr. Shrikant to be ready to receive the honors next. I request Mr. Santosh Rai to be ready to receive the honors next. Mr. Lavananda Shetty, I request Mr. Lavananda Shetty Shall we all give them a round of applause for 1975 batch of students? Next, from 1976 batch, Mr. P. Sundar Rao, Mr. Abdul Rashid, Mr. John De Cruz Morris, Mr. Pradeep Kumar CG, Mr. Jemson D'Souza, Mr. Rudolph Pereira, Mr. Mervyn Pinto, Mr. John Vas Prabhu, Mr. Ramdas Shanai, Mr. C.P. Krishna Kumar, Mr. Remedios Fernandez, Mr. Julian Rodriguez, Mr. Vincent R. Lobo, Mr. Vincent R. Castellino, Mr. Flavian Matthias, Mr. Ivan Donatus Frank, Mr. Felix D'Souza, Mr. Balakrishna Shetty, Mr. Frederick Hones, Mr. Rudolph D'Souza, Mr. C.G. Pinto, Mr. Sunil Kundar, Mr. A. Rajaram, Mr. Jaira Shwarna, Mr. Satish Kumar Bandari, Mr. Abdul Rahman, Mr. Sudhir Sheikh, Mr. Parameshwar, Mr. Prem Kumar. We will be honoring these graduates now. Shall we start from Mr. P. Surendra Rao? Mr. Abdul Rashid. Mr. John Cruz Morris. Mr. Pradeep Kumar CG. Mr. Jemson D'Souza. Mr. Rudolph Pereira. Mr. Mervyn Pinto, Mr. John Was Prabhu, Mr. K. Ramdas Shanai, Mr. K. Ramdas Shanai, Mr. C.P. Krishna Kumar, Mr. Remedios Fernandez, Mr. Julian Rodriguez, Mr. Vincent R. Lobo, Mr. Vincent Castellino, Mr. Flavian Matthias Costa, Mr. Ivan Donatus Frank, Mr. Felix D'Souza, Mr. Balakrishna Shetty, Mr. Balakrishna Shetty, Mr. Frederick Sones, Mr. Rudolph D'Souza, Mr. C.G. Pinto, Mr. Sunil Kundar K, 1976 PUC batch. Mr. A. Rajaram, 1976 BCom program. I request Mr. Jairaj Swarna to receive the honors next. Mr. A. Rajaram. Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari. Mr. Abdul Rahman. Mr. Sudhir Sheth, Mr. Parameshwar Basri, Mr. Prem Kumar, Mr. Prem Kumar, Mr. Jaya Alva, Mr. M.R. Ballal, 1971 PUC batch. Mr. Cyril Lobo, 1971 PUC. Mr. Divakar Malli, 1973 BA program. Mr. Ullas Kumar Melinamogru, 1974 BCom batch. Up next, Mr. M.R. Ballal, 1974 BA batch. Mr. M.R. Ballal, 1974 BA batch. Shall we all give a round of applause to all the graduates of these batches?
Thank you, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, for reading the scroll of honor. Thanks to the dignitaries for the honors given and to the achievers, our heartfelt congratulations. May the ceremonial stole that you wear today always remind you of the mantle of responsibility and the spirit of Majis you carry into the world. Moving forward with our program, it is now time for the keynote address. To deliver this, we are honored to have a distinguished alumnus of the 1976 Commerce batch, Mr. Ivan Frank. During his time on this campus, he was a dynamic leader, serving as the secretary of the Commerce Association and the class representative for the 1975-76 batch. After completing his PGDBA from Mumbai, he spent 15 successful years in Saudi Arabia as an accounts manager with AI Khalifa Contracting Company, and today he is a highly respected advisor with SBI Life. In fact, his professional excellence recently ranked him as a top advisor across all of India, a remarkable milestone that led him to the prestigious honor of presenting the Man of the Match award during the India versus South Africa match on December 11. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, a man of leadership and distinction, Mr. Ivan Frank. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Reverend Father Dr. Praveen Martis, Reverend Doctor Father Praveen Martis, Vice Chancellor, St. Aloysius deemed to be University and President of today's program. Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Registrar, St. Aloysius College deemed to be University. Dr. Satish Bandari, Guest of Honor. Mr. Sunil Kundar, Chairman of today's program. Beloved professors, past and present, and my dear fellow Aloysians and their families. To begin a new year in the company of friends is truly a blessing. I wish each and every one of you a healthy, happy, and meaningful 2026. It has been almost 50 years since we walked out of the portals of St. Aloysius College for the last time as students, but with a degree in one hand and dreams for the future. Today, we are back not to St. Aloysius College, but St. Aloysius deemed to be university. Not as students, but as old friends returning to the place where our journeys began. Today is not just our reunion, today is also our second convocation. The second convocation is not about qualification, it is about transformation. It is not about what we have studied, but what we have become. In these 5 decades, life has taken across cities, countries, and professions. Some became entrepreneurs, lawyers, politicians, teachers, chartered accountants, and even medical doctor. We raised families, supported communities, and faced joys and heartbreaks with equal strength. Not every success made headlines, but every life here made a difference to someone. Degrees gave us profession, life gave us a purpose, and St. Aloysius gave us a foundation. This institution was founded in the year 1880 as a minority institution. Though a minority institution, it imparts education to all sections of the society, regardless of caste, color, or creed. And we are living witnesses to this mission from our college days. There are 2 major events that took place after we graduated and before the year 2000. One in 1980 and another in 1986. The college proudly celebrated its centenary on a grand scale in the year 1980. On 29 June 1986, about 65 young women Aloysians walked through the portals of St. Aloysius Day College for the first time, rewriting the constitution of St. Aloysius Day College from all boys to boys and girls college. What began with 65 has grown into over 3,500 proud women Aloysians. In 2001, PUC was segregated from the degree. The college was confirmed autonomous status in the year 2007. In 2009, Radio Sarang FM, the first community radio station in Dakshina Kannada, was launched. In 2016, a swimming pool adhering to the world standards was inaugurated. In 2017, St. Aloysius became the first college in the region to introduce online admissions. In 2019, the very popular Mother Teresa Peace Park, which is near the entrance, was opened. In 2020, the world came to a standstill due to COVID pandemic. Educational institutions were deeply affected. St. Aloysius quickly launched an e-learning portal. It became instant success and helped thousands of students and faculty. If you walk around the campus, you will find it clean, green, and eco-friendly. Organic waste is managed efficiently through vermicomposting, rainwater harvesting, and solar energy initiatives are effectively implemented in the campus. The campus has also a beautiful 1.5 acre of botanical gardens called Alvana, preserving the natural flora and fauna within the campus. Today, technology has changed education. The campus too has changed, new buildings, new programs, and new facilities. At present, St. Aloysius deemed to be university has a vibrant student body of over 7,500 students. It provides a wide range of academic programs, including diploma, bachelor's, master's, civil and administration training, vocational programs like ACCA, ACA, doctoral degrees, and much more. There are 2 research centers for promoting research. In addition, a Center for Theatre Studies was established to provide a platform to the students to showcase their talents. The university's growth is no longer limited to academics alone. Today, it is connected to the entire world through international collaboration, including faculty and student exchange programs, effectively bringing the world of education to St. Aloysius. In the year 2025, law and engineering colleges were introduced, and at this space, a medical college may not be far off. Today, for world-class education, one no longer needs to leave Mangalore because St. Aloysius deemed to be university truly offers everything to everyone under one roof. Many of the students have earned a place in the Guinness Books of World Records. This has been made possible with the strong support and encouragement by the management. At the heart of all this stands the living legacy of 2 saints, St. Ignatius of Loyola and St. Aloysius Gonzaga. Today, that proud legacy is carried forward with the same dedication by 2 evergreen, energetic, dynamic leaders, Vice Chancellor Reverend Dr. Father Praveen Martis and Rector Reverend Father Melvin Pinto. They lead with vision, humility, and a true Aloysian spirit. Under their guidance, our college achieved the proud status of deemed to be university in the year 2024. Both are Aloysius alumni and shining example of the motto, Luce et adet, shine to enkindle. Under their leadership, the past is honored, the present is strengthened, and the future is boldly shaped. Let us all pray that they too may be saints one day. Such a remarkable progress in such a short time would not have been possible without the active support of the students. When we were students, interaction with the principal or rector was limited. But today, the Vice Chancellor and the Rector treat every student as a member of the extended family. I say this with confidence as my daughter is currently studying here and she is present. Amika, where are you? Amika is there? Oh, okay, fine, okay. Yes. This close connection with the students has truly accelerated the university's growth and progress. In our student days, many new colleges were started. Sadly, most of them failed. When their leaders later met to ask why they failed, one wise gentleman smiled and said, "If you really want to succeed, learn from the Jesuits." The best way to show gratitude to our alma mater is to stay connected. How? By joining the St. Aloysius Alumni Association or SACA. They organize various events that help you stay connected with the alma mater, alumni, the staff, and the students. You can also assist the students through mentoring, internships, placement, and career guidance. You can additionally support any project of the university financially. Visit the university from time to time and see the progress for yourself. There's a saying that a good teacher inspires hope, ignites the imagination, and instills love for learning. This saying is apt to our lecturers of St. Aloysius. They give their time, care, and knowledge generously. Whatever little success we have achieved in our lives, a part of it belongs right here to the institution, and to our lecturers. We are deeply grateful to them. We remember with gratitude the lecturers who are no longer with us. Their guidance and kindness still live in our hearts. My father was also one among them. We also recall our classmates and friends who left us too early, but live in our memories. I express my deep gratitude to the Vice Chancellor for his gracious support, inspiration, and guidance in getting this golden badge together. A special note of thanks to the chairman, Mr. Sunil Kundar, who worked overtime with such commitment and dedication to make this reunion a reality. Our institution will be soon completing 150 years of excellence in the year 2030. Let us all join hands and work together to make this celebration a truly great and memorable. Today, let's enjoy every second of our reunion because 50 years later, one truth remains: once an Aloysian, always an Aloysian. We left the campus 50 years ago, but St. Aloysius never left us. He stayed with us in our values, in our discipline, in our conscience, and in our courage. Thank you all for being a part of this beautiful journey. Here's to our Golden Jubilee and to the golden values that St. Aloysius instilled in us. May God bless our alma mater. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Frank, for your words of commitment declared towards the alma mater, once an Aloysian, always an Aloysian. We also appreciate you for sharing your expertise and your winning perspective with us today. Shall we give Mr. Frank once again a huge round of applause? Yeah. We do acknowledge the presence of Reverend Dr. Malvin Dikunna amidst us, the Pro Vice Chancellor of our university. A hearty welcome to you, Father, for this golden reunion. Yeah. May I now request Ramesh Barvataya of the 1975 batch to come forward onto the dais for the receiving of the convocation. I request Reverend our Vice Chancellor to do the honors and to other dignitaries to join them. A hearty congratulations to you, Mr. Bharadwaya. Thank you, dignitaries, for the honors given. Kindly be seated. As we move forward in this spirit of gratitude and honor, let us unite our voices in the one song that binds every generation of this institution together. Let this college anthem remain our shared heartbeat, requesting the choir team for the powerful tribute to our alma mater. I request the assembly to please rise for the college anthem.
Blessed to stand united, true to her forevermore. God be blessed to stand united, true to her forevermore. God be blessed to stand united, true to her forevermore. Louder, louder swell the chorus for the happy days of yore, for the hope for toiling present and the years that lie before, for the name and fame and honor of a mother evermore, for the name and fame and honor of a mother evermore, for the name and fame and honor of a mother evermore.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆದರದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಸಾಧಕರಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಸಾಧಕರು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಆದರೆ ಒಂದಂತೂ ಸತ್ಯ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಾಧಕನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೂಡ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾದಂಥ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅವರ ಪಾತ್ರ ಬಹಳ ಹಿರಿದದ್ದು. ಈ ಹೊತ್ತು ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಅಂತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸುವಂತ ಸಮಯ. 1975-76ನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ನ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವಂತ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಶ್ರೀ ಸುನೀಲ್ ಕುಂದರ್ ಸರ್ ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ.
Hello everyone. Our teachers, honorable teachers, who have groomed us, who have fostered us with the precious knowledge, they brought us up in the towards a professional life and our career, and we can never forget them. We are indebted to them infinitely. We are indebted to them throughout our life. So this is the occasion in which we have an opportunity to felicitate them, recognize their service. There are some of our teachers. It is God's grace that we can see them now today, and they have served our institution for more than 45 years. So we have teachers whom we wish to felicitate on the days. Okay. K.R. Upadhyaya sir, mathematics. He served our institution from 1968. Oh, 1951 to 1996. Sir, I request you to come on to the dais.
When I was in the second standard, that is in 1954, and came out SLC 68, then 64, BSc 68, then afterwards I went for MSc, and from 68 to 76, then again I came here and retired as the HOD of physics, and I am also the founder HOD of electronics in this institution. Thank you.
We have Dr. Rajendra, botany subject, and he actually taught me also in 76 PUC, and I am very grateful to him whole of my life. Sir, please come on to the dais.
I am Dr. Rajendra. I studied here in the college and got my all facility from the college, and at the time father supported me to go to Mysore and learn further, and with that I returned here and then continued my work here. By the time Father Leo, actively approached me and said, "You have capacity, you have to come to my department and work here and show that your capacity." Then by the time I was, even though after retirement, I continued my work in different colleges. Expert College, all of you heard of, I was the principal there for 4 years. Then Palemaro was a college, and again I was there for 4 years as principal. And one more college I worked, he was our staff here. But by the time Corona started spreading, then I said it is better to be free with that. So that is my attitude, and still I am working, not working for any extra work, because going wherever I am required, I go there and talk with that people, and that is how we can have our own capacity to show. And with that, I am very happy. My own college, they are what now recognizing my activity, what now capacity, and thank you all for that.
We have George Rodriguez, librarian who served for 45 years. Dr. George Rodriguez. Sir, please come over to the desk. Alumnus who could come only because of his certain commitments. He came just now. Mr. Devdas K, 1969 SSC. Kindly come over here to onto the dais, and we will hand over the convocation certificate to you.
The honors given, kindly be seated. Also, a big thanks to our great teachers for coming over here this morning to receive the honors. It is a moment of immense pride and a profound privilege for all of us to welcome back a son of this soil and a distinguished alumnus from the batch of 1976. We are deeply honored to have with us today as our guest of honor, Professor Dr. B. Satish Kumar Bandari. Dr. Bandari is a man of many facets, a compassionate ENT surgeon with over 4 decades of experience, a visionary administrator, and a prolific researcher. His journey from these very corridors to becoming the Vice Chancellor of Nite University is a testament to a lifelong dedication to excellence. Under his leadership, Nite University achieved the prestigious NAC A+ accreditation and rose to the top 65 in the National Institutional Ranking Framework. Shall we give him a good round of applause? But beyond the titles, Dr. Bandari is a healer at heart. Whether it was pioneering the Nishabda Awareness Program in the year 2004 or securing research grants from the Bhabha Atomic Research Center to study medicinal plants, his work has always bridged the gap between advanced science and community welfare. He has been recognized globally, notably with the Fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons of England and the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Association of Otolaryngologists of India. What makes his legacy even more remarkable is the tradition of service he has fostered within his family. Along with his wife, Srimati Rajalakshmi Bandari, he has raised a family of specialists, nephrologists, neurologists, and oncologists, extending his mission of healing to the next generation. He remains a true scholar of our land, even authoring books on the rare medicinal plants of our coastal region. It truly embodies the legacy of our institution. As our guest of honor for this golden reunion, sir, your presence adds immense grace to the milestone. We most respectfully request you to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Severin, for that wonderful introduction. Very good morning to each one of you gathered here. Mr. Kanyan Sadashwa should have been here as the guest of honor. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good philanthropist and our alumnus of a legendary figure. He should have been here. And today I am replacing him in the last moment. Presiding officer of today's very prestigious, important program of the university, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto. You should have been, sorry, he is not there, rector is not there. And the presiding officer of today's function is Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, the Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius College, my good friend. Thank you, sir, for inviting me for this program as a guest of honor. Keynote speaker, Mr. Ivan D. Frank, distinguished alumnus of 1976 batch. Again, a good friend of mine. Thank you, Frank, being part of this program. And Mr. Sunil Kundar, chairman of the organizing committee of Golden Reunion batch. Sunil Kundar and myself were in constant touch for the last few days. Thank you, Sunil, for this invitation. And register of the institution, Professor Reynolds, esteemed invitees, respected teachers, respected faculty members of St. Aloysius, dear friends, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely happy to be part of this very momentous occasion, the Golden Reunion and Convocation Ceremony of the alumni of 74, 75, 76 batches. I congratulate once again Dr. Sunil Kundar and his entire team for organizing this milestone event with such dedication and commitment. It's wonderfully well organized. I am very happy to be part of this program. I also sincerely thank my good friend and My classmate, he's not there with us now, he's gone outside, Mr. Jayaraj Suvarna, for inviting me for this ceremony and for his warm reception. Dear friends, I'm extremely and actually ecstatic about the entering this campus. I have received several awards and felicitation in my life, but today's recognition by my alma mater holds very special place in my heart. I can confidently say that whatever I have achieved in my life, I owe in no small measure to St. Aloysius College, which played a pivotal role in shaping my academic and professional journey. Standing before you today, my thoughts travel back to the year 1971. Actually, I studied in 71, 72, 73, 74 because I did my PUC here and I did my first year BSc degree, and immediately I had to leave the course because I got MBBS degree in Mysore Medical College. So actually I belongs to 73 PUC batch and I did my first year BSc degree here. Uh, Probably that time that was the first 2 year PUC batch. I think all of you agree with me that it was the first 2 year batch. Our batch was the first 2 year batch, and most of the people today I could not get my old classmates because I don't know where I have gone. When very few I could meet in Mangalore. Probably they are placed in different places, and Kundar could not. Probably they must have attended the last year's alumni 74 because they must have considered them as the 73, 74 batch. In those days, securing admission in St. Aloysius College, especially for outsiders, because I come from a village, was extremely very competitive and strictly based on merit. Uh, Professor Reskirna was our principal. I was very fortunate to gain admission due to my consistent academic background, my performance in high school. I studied in Board High School, Kurnad, and actually my primary school was in Ira school, a remote village in South Kannada district. And my brother also studied here. He was a alumni, he's a senior. He was alumnus of this college. Joining Aloysius it has been a dream for me actually. Actually, from since my 8th standard, I was studying in a village school, but my brothers, they were in Mangalore. Actually, it was my dream. But when I aspired to study Aloysius College, the big hindrance was the financial constraint because we are 6 children and 5 boys and 1 girl, and putting all of them in Mangalore, it was very difficult for the family because of the financial constraints. And actually, it was my dream, and it got realized by joining first year PUC here in 1971. Uh, uh, Coming from a Kannada medium school from a very remote village, the transition to college life in Aloysius College was initially it was very challenging. With the perseverance and hard work, with support of my teachers, uh, I improved my academic performance and I scored good marks in my second PUC and my first year BSc. That paved my way to my MBBS degree in Mysore Medical College. Uh, that's how I started my academic journey in the professional college. Uh, to be very honest, this proved to be a major turning point in my life. By grace of God and with the blessings of my parents, my teachers, I went to achieve several milestones. I think Severin gave glimpses of my achievements in the last 40 years as academician and doctor and administrator. Uh, After completing my MBBS and postgraduate studies in ENT, I did in JJM Medical College, Davangere, from under Mysore University those days. I went for fellowship in Tata Memorial Institute of uh, Health Sciences in Mumbai. Then I joined Kasturba Medical College as a faculty member in the department of ENT. I worked for 10 years in KMC, Mangalore. Then I moved to NITTE group of institutions under the visionary leadership of our late Sri N.V. Hegdeji. And he provided me with all numerous opportunities. He probably must have recognized my talents. He gave me opportunities to demonstrate my capabilities as an academician and administrator, which helped me to rise to all the ranks. I was the vice dean of the school, then medical school, then I was the dean, then I became the vice chancellor. And presently, I'm holding vice president post. I'm doing work for improving our rural work because we have got 22 rural health centers spread out in 3 districts in Dakshina Kannada district and Coorg and Chikmagaluru. And we treat around 2.5 lakh patients every year, medical and dental, free of cost. And for the last 3 years, I'm looking after this rural work. For a village boy educated in a very remote place in a Kannada medium school, to rise to the position of vice chancellor is, I think, it's not a small achievement, but I would like to place on record my deep sense of gratitude to St. Aloysius College for laying a very strong foundation and shaping my career. Thank you. And really, I revere St. Aloysius College, and probably my whole journey started with St. Aloysius College. I am grateful to my alma mater. Now I am really delighted because Reverend Father Praveen Matis, we happened to meet various occasions. He had visited my university also. I gave the convocation address, one of the graduation ceremony in St. Aloysius College. I'm really delighted to know that St. Aloysius has been granted deemed university status, which it deserves long back, but I think with a lot of effort they got the deemed university status. I think now that deemed status will be converted into university status. That has been announced by UGC. And St. Aloysius College is, I know how it is growing. It is growing exponentially in all the fields of higher education. I think, no, it is growing leaps and bounds. Nobody can stop the growth of St. Aloysius College, my alma mater. I would be more delighted, happy to contribute to the growth of and progress of my alma mater. In my academic capacity, I'm not a very rich man financially compared to a lot of people, my alumni of Aloysius. Academically, because I give an education to my 2 children, my son and daughter, and my in-laws, my daughter-in-law and son-in-law, also doctors. So I give an education, and they're serving the community. That's my biggest asset. But as in the academic capacity, because drawing upon my experience as I'm part of executive councils of various universities. I'm in D.Y. Patil, Pune, in Adi Chinchanagiri, then Devaraj Arasu Medical College, University in Kolar. I happen to be part of the executive councils, and I'm the NACS peer team chairman also. I visited various universities because I gained a lot of insights about the new universities, how they should be brought. And I am part of the AAA academic and administrative audit of many universities. And if you want to utilize my services, I'm always there. I'll be happy to help my alma mater in achieving greater heights, because in NIRF ranking or institutional international rankings by QS, in my times higher education ranking, a lot of things, milestones had to be achieved. This university is very young and in the infancy. We have got various challenges. I think under the leadership of Praveen Matis, Reverend Father will be achieving greater heights. Wish you all the best. I wish the university continued success in the years to come. I hope it emerges as one of the centers of excellence. I think that should be your goal, to make it a center of excellence among the universities, imparting quality education and nurturing future leaders of our nation. I also wish the program a great success and extend my warm greetings to all my younger and senior colleagues who have gathered here, and my teachers. They wish you all the best health, happiness, and prosperity. And may you all, I think we have got a day-long program. Wish you, and may you good health and prosperity, and may you cherish the memories of your youthful days which you have spent here and the precious moments you have spent in these corridors. Wish you all the best. May God bless you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Bhandari, for that profoundly inspiring address. Your presence has truly added a layer of grace and distinction to this golden reunion. We are truly inspired by your hard work and perseverance, proven that time cannot dim the brilliance and perseverance of an Aloysian spirit. We also thank you for your willingness to contribute towards your alma mater in your academic capacity. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's express our deepest gratitude with a round of applause for our guest of honor. As we look ahead to the academic year 2026-2027 and prepare for our landmark golden reunion, the responsibility of leading us into the historic year is entrusted to a man of immense stature and vision. It is my absolute honor to invite to the stage the coordinator for our Golden Jubilee year 2026-2027, Mr. MCR Shetty. Please, sir, please come onto the dais. Mr. Shetty is a first generation entrepreneur who has spent 45 years turning dreams into legacies. From founding Purlu Packers in 1971 to building Nutri-Feeds and Farms into a powerhouse with over 700 employees, his journey is a masterclass in growth. His leadership has shaped the very landscape of industry in Karnataka, having served as the president of both CASIA, that is Karnataka Small Scale Industries Association, and the Karnataka Poultry Farmers and Breeders Association. Beyond business, his deep dedication to education and spiritual growth makes him the perfect choice to hold the mantle of our milestone year 2026-2027. I now request Mr. Sunil Kundarke, the chairman, to hand over the flag. I now request our Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, Trust and Journey Ahead.
ನೀಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಅದು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೇರಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಚಾಲಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂಥವರು. ಈ ಸಂತ ಅಲೋಷಿಯಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸ್ವಾಯತ್ತದಿಂದ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳ ಶ್ರಮ ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಹಿರಿದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಈ ಹೊತ್ತು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷೀಯ ನುಡಿಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸಂತ ಅಲೋಷಿಯಸ್ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರವೀಣ್ ಮಾರ್ಟಿಸ್ SJ.
Respected Mr. Ivan Frank, the keynote speaker of 1976 batch, Dr. Satish Bhandari, the guest of honor from 73 batch, but of course he completed 74 as a BSc here, and Mr. Sunil Kunda, the chairman of this prestigious today's reunion and convocation, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, the registrar of St. Aloysius University, my dear members of the faculty who are retired or honored today, and all the students and retired and working now, but then coming back to your own alma mater from 1970, 71 PUC batches and 74, 75 and 76 batches of degree and PUCs. You all have come together. It's a great honor and a privilege for St. Aloysius to be part of this family and a reunion. We are deeply touched with your presence. You would have come and gone in between, but then today to be with us after 50 years of nostalgic memories, to come back and be part of this reunion today and the convocation celebration. It means a lot for St. Aloysius. I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for being present here. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, when did we start this kind of reunions and kind of a program? It all began in 1971 batch when I was there in the office in 2018. They came to me and said, we would like to start a new kind of a tradition at St. Aloysius. I had no idea what kind of a tradition and how they would bring it back. And they all came together, had number of meetings, and it was their initiative. They all came together and said, we would like to give back to their alma mater, and we readily agreed. Unfortunately, 2019, the COVID came in. They had almost about 100 members who are passed out from that batch. They contacted them. They all tried to meet, and then we could not have a reunion exactly after 50 years for that batch. But then we delayed by a year because of COVID, and we had a grand celebration in 2021. That was the first time we met here. And that batch, 1971, which met on their own, and it is like, I must tell you a story a little later, they have seen something, I don't know what they had seen, and they met. Even after that, year after year, they have been meeting. Even today, they have got a big program at Summer Sands in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. About 45 members or 50 members are meeting today in Summer Sand with their families. And they are continued from 2021. And every year they keep meeting at different occasions. And they say, after 50 years of serving the society and the family, now they would like to come back to their own classmates. So that is how I understood how the classmates play a major role. And the families come together. They're all in different places. But today, they're all coming together. And that batch was something very, very special. And they found something. I would give a story about the rabbit which entered a village. You know, then one of the dogs which saw that rabbit. And when you see the rabbit, the dog wanted to catch that rabbit. He started chasing that rabbit, and the rabbit which entered a village. Those days villages were all together. Then there was a forest apart from that, and the houses were all together. So it was barking and chasing. The other dogs also felt something has come in. They also started going behind this dog which has seen the rabbit and started running behind it. And finally this rabbit somehow managed to get out of a village and started entering into a forest. Then after some time, about 15, 20 other dogs barking and running after this. And then last dog, which ran after about some 15, 20 minutes, asked a question, why am I running? So it did not see something there, it came back. And the next one, and next one. Only finally the last one, the first one, we saw the rabbit, continued chasing and caught the rabbit and enjoyed that meal. This I'm just saying in the 1970 batch, one batch, I don't know what they had seen. They had seen a rabbit here. and they caught the rabbit, and they are all enjoying even after 5-6 years, and the numbers have increased. When they came here, because it's a COVID batch, there were only about 40 of them, and it was only their batch, 71 batch, and then they continued as members and members, and they contributed, as Dr. Satish said, in terms of funding also, not exactly from their side. Some of them from their side, they funded some of them to the tune of about 10 lakhs, and others they were working in Union Bank and some of the industries. So they were able to gather some CSR funds and ISR funds and all that. They gave us about 1.71 crore in 2021. That was something unique because they had seen a rabbit, and we did not know, and that all that money was used for our research. And that's the time he had applied for our university, and Dr. Satish was asking about the research, how it is done at St. Aloysius. At that time, we were just a teaching institution. Our research was not so great. We were only about some 30 faculty members were with research, with doctorate, and we had very little researchers going on. And they sent the file back saying that you cannot be given a university status because you do not have a great research going on. So that's the time when they gave us with the money. We requested them, since not great research is going on, we require equipments costing maybe about 2 crores, and that's how we bought the equipments from that batch, and that helped us a lot. And today we are doing extremely well. We are about 130 members of the faculty with doctorate, and the publications also have increased in just last 5 years. We are indebted to that batch, and that batch is not stopping with that. They continue to come every year, and funds, and not only funds, as Dr. Satish said, they all are our academic council members, executive council members. They are also coming back to the institution as adjunct professors and some experts giving us ideas. So that has continued. That batch, something was very, very special. That's how we started this tradition. And following that, immediately 1972 batch also saw that something, and they started off, but then in a smaller way. And 73, we could not pull it. Then 73 and 74 batches came together, and then they had a program 2 years back. And again, 75 batch somehow could not manage it for some reason or the other. Then the 76 batch, Mr. Sunil Kundar and the team, they came forward with Ivan saying that we will now do it together. That's how they came, and you are all here with that celebration. So that's how we are grateful today. Telling you a little story about how we started this all tradition. And after whatever they collected from that batch to organize the program here, and remaining amount has been given to the institution for some kind of a funding or the other. That's how from 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, we have been using it now, and we are grateful to you. It's not so much about the money that comes to us. What is important is that you come back to us as persons. Okay, each batch has got something to do, but that is up to them. 71 batch, for some reason or the other, maybe they were together for something that happened, and they came together for that reason. But after that, we have seen 72 batch also, which came together, they have been also meeting. 73 batch also, they have been meeting, as because the friends were different places, they are able to come together. 74 also did the same thing, 75, now 76, I'm sure. Now many of you are not known to each other. At least because of this effort that you all come together, now we can again build your friendship, your memories, come back again, rejuvenate that. So that is what we want. We are finally saying it's a family. Whatever that you have done, and ambassadors of this institution, that has really made St. Aloysius what St. Aloysius is. It's not so much about the buildings, definitely about our teachers, and beyond that, you are the one, wherever you have worked, as Mr. Ivan beautifully put it, St. Aloysius remains with you in terms of the values and what you have done, and people even today are so happy because you have served one or the other institution, and that institution has recognized that people from St. Aloysius. That's how we have been gaining support and energy, and we have been continuing this path, and we are quite happy with that. Kindly excuse me, I had a bad cough last 2-3 days, that's why I'm not able to talk for a little longer time. But I'm just grateful. I'm here only to thank each one of you, even at this age, to come back to the institution and be with us. And whatever capacity, as I said, Dr. Satish has come forward to support us. Definitely, we require his expertise because he was the Vice Chancellor and guided the institution very well, member of Executive Council. We already approached him in several ways. We also require his support. Similarly, others with their own expertise, you can guide us because experience matters a lot. We're all young, infant university, just completing 2 years. Now in 2026, January 19, it was announced that we become a university. So just 2 years we are getting completed, and we will be having the first batch of convocation this year. That's how we begin for the postgraduate students. Then we continue with the undergraduate students passing out batch next year. But then we are fortunate. Within the short span, we got the NAC A++, which was given to the college. The UGC and the NAC has extended to the university. So that is a great privilege that St. Aloysius has received. Maybe because of the blessings of all of you. In the country, there are more than 1,200 institutions, universities. And we were the only one, we are fortunate to receive that kind of a distinction from a college to the university. And we are so grateful to God and all the alumni because of your presence all over India in different capacities, because our alumni is in different capacities all over India. They serve this nation either as politicians or bureaucrats or doctors or scientists and lawyers, engineers in many, many capacities. That's why we are enjoying all the hard work of our alumni wherever you are, and that's how we are getting the distinction. So that is where we are grateful to you for all that you have been, and we would like this kind of an association which continued now. We are in the 146th year by tomorrow. We are completing 146 years of our existence. 2026, and after that 147th year. Within next another 3 years time we'll be celebrating 150th year. That's a great milestone, and we want you all to be present for that milestone. So this is all accumulating now, and we will continue, but I'm profusely grateful to the leadership that has been taken by Mr. Sunil Kunda, Mr. Ivan Frank, and all the batchmates. Shall we give them a huge round of applause? It's not easy to get back and organize, even at this age. All they have put a lot of hard work, but then we are very happy. The 77 batch, under the leadership of N.V. Shetty from Bangalore has come, and all of you have come. This is the first time after 71 we are seeing the next batch, which is the passing of the baton. About 7-8 members have come with so much of enthusiasm. So we are very happy to see that next year your preparation can begin right after this, and you can also come out with flying colors, and we can have the wonderful celebration like this. You have seen very nostalgic celebration, and you all feel very much encouraged coming back to the institution, and we can go and celebrate it. As I keep saying, it is not the funds that we are interested in. Make it rather clear, it's not the money that the institution is looking forward to, rather your own goodwill. If you would like to do that without any force or any kind of intent from the institution, it is your own generosity. But more than that, your own expertise, your own ways you can guide us. You can put us in touch with the industries where you work, the companies that you are there, because our younger generation of students are looking forward for the placement and some other important, so that your generation can guide the younger generation. And that's how this Aloysian spirit of meeting and guiding the younger generation continues. That's the only reason that we are here to continue this. And also we have got two important awards by SACA. There is something called Saint Aloysius Alumni College Alumni Association SACA. Mr. Sunil Kundar served as the president there in the past and did very well. And that SACA also is one of the oldest. I think 1912 we had the registration and one of the oldest in the country as the Old Boys Association, now Old Students Association. That continues to do a wonderful work. You can register yourself in that if you are not registered, a small amount of money for registration. But then more than that, you can come together with various batches and celebrate. You can be part of that SACA and continue the legacy of St. Aloysius. Every year on January 12th in the evening around 6:30 till about 8:30 they meet. You are all around tomorrow. You can come and be part of that, and also encourage many others to be part of that so that we can continue this kind of a legacy. From that SACA, they have been giving two kinds of award. One is the Eminent Aloysian Award to the people who have served this institution and achieved a lot. I think Mr. Dr. Satish Bandari also will be part of that. Maybe in the future with all his achievement. So far they have recognized about 50 of them. 50 achievers, and that continues every alternative years. So you can nominate, you can suggest the names when it comes to either your own batches or somebody who has served the society and achieved great kind of awards and also celebrated such kind of achievements. You can suggest to us so that every year we do, every alternative, 5 of them are recognized. And they also started this last year onwards, the Youth Icon Award. The youngsters who are below 40, they have been also recognizing. We have got KL Rahul playing for the country. He is also a world student of St. Aloysius, and his name has come up this time for nomination. That celebration will be on the February 16th. You are all welcome here in the evening. We'll also have that celebration in the same place here in the next hall. That will be another great celebration. So every year, one or the other celebration continue to happen. So you're all now at home. You would like to come back to the alma mater, be part of the institution. Anytime you can walk in here and suggest to us any kind of activities, and we are more happy to do so, so that we would like to see that our family of St. Aloysius become larger and larger. Dr. Satish was asking me how many alumni are there. I would say definitely more than 1 lakh. And we are coming out with a software now. We require your support so that we'll make a database for all of them, so that we start now for the 150th year. We would like to see that more than 1 lakh of our old students all become part of that database, and we truly celebrate our Aloysian legacy. And this is the beginning. 71 batch we started, and now we continued, and this is the beginning, so that we can continue to do so as the institution is progressing and growing. Now we require your help in the infancy stages of university. We have got about 11 schools now. We started with life sciences, physical sciences, and 2 very special schools as School of Languages and Cultural Studies, because we have got a community radio here. We have got our Aloysium, the museum, the chapel, the very heritage buildings and places. So that's why we started that. Another one is BWOC programs. Less of theory, more of practicals. We started off such kind of programs. We also started with the Aloysian games now. A lot of program for our prisoners in the jail, and a lot of service-oriented activities. Then the Alvana, Al-Shemadama, and our Al-Aushadivana, all such programs. With the new thing that have come up is the engineering school with the 4 important branches in the computer sciences, and also the School of Law. These are the additions that we have, and also a new building that is just coming here behind. At the end, if you would like to see, that building has almost come up. So next year we'll be moving there, our administration and the engineering, and the whole place will be over in about another few years' time. We are grateful to again our alumni who have supported us. The whole thing cost us about 150 crores. I must recognize he's not an alumni, but his brother studied here, Mr. Michael D'Souza. He has donated us about 100 crore for this project. So I always take out his name because he is a great donor. Without his help, we were not able to have any of our programs here. Already he has donated for other programs about 35 crores, and other 100 crores he has started giving. Already about 15-20 crores has come for that building, and that's why we are able to have that building, because we do not have great funding at St. Aloysius, but our old boys and our the sponsors and people of goodwill have been supporting us. That's the reason we are able to grow over the years, and we require your support, if not directly from you, your friends or others who can guide us and help us, can definitely come together and see that Aloysian legacy continues forever, with the 150th year, then the 200th year, and then continues to give education to the students here, because we always, our fees is very low. Our fees is not very high. In spite of all that, we become a university. Our humanities fees is about 20,000 even now. It's not higher than that, because we would like to keep it for the poor as a minority institution, and that's where we require the funding also about cross subsidization. We get some funding in engineering, so we subsidize to the poor students. About 40% of the first generation students are still studying even today at St. Aloysius. That is something great, and we would like to continue that kind of an education at St. Aloysius, so that all the poor, there is an access for anybody who would like to come to St. Aloysius. That's the reason we are not increase our fees to a large extent. We keep our fees to rather low, so that all can come to St. Aloysius like you all came, and they can also continue to study. With the help of the donors and others, we get some amount of funding, and from that we educate them, and that is the legacy of St. Aloysius. May continue with your support, and I would like to once again thank you all. And more than that, today to organize this program, Mr. Dinesh Nayak and our faculty members are here, and SACA members are here. They all have worked tirelessly. I would like to thank them. Shall we give them a huge round of applause for their work, and our students who have been here toiling from last few days to see that this function goes on very well. Thank you. God bless you all.
ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷೀಯ ನುಡಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ವಂದನೀಯ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಹಂತಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಸಂದೇಶ ಇಷ್ಟೇ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೂತಂತ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಜೀವನ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇದು ಮುಂದಿನ ತಲೆಮಾರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಹಸ್ತಾಂತರ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಷ್ಟೇ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ದಾರಿ ತಪ್ಪುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಗತಿ ಅರಿತು ನಡೆಯುವಡೆ, ಸಾಧಕರು ತಂತನಗೆ ಯುಕ್ತ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆಂದೇ ನಡೆಯುವುದು ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ, ಯುಕ್ತವನ್ನರಿತು ಸರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ನಾಣ್ಣುಡಿಯಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಅದು ಸುಖಕರವಾಗಿರಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಆಶಯದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆಗಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಸಂಯೋಜಕರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದಿನೇಶ್ ನಾಯಕ್ ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am happy that we are going to wrap up this program before the scheduled time. I think now it is 12:30. Are you all tired of? No. Very good. Yeah, very enthusiastic. Yeah, on a serious note, before we disperse, it is my privilege to acknowledge the many hands and hearts behind today's memorable celebration. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, the President of today's program. This reunion was truly his vision. Father, thank you very much for bringing our alumni back, not only to reminisce, but to bridge the golden generation with Generation Z, inspiring our youth through lived experiences. Thank you, Father. Thank you very much. Our guest of honor, Dr. B. Satish Kumar Bhandari. Sir, we thank you for your gracious presence and your inspiring reflections on education and research. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. A special word of thanks to Mr. Ivan D. Frank, today's keynote speaker. Sir, your keynote address was not just a speech, it was a heartfelt journey back to 1976, spoken in the language of our hearts. Thank you very much, sir. If Father Vice Chancellor was the vision, Mr. Sunil Kundar was the heart and soul of this event. Over the past 7 months, Sunil sir worked tirelessly to reunite nearly 140 alumni into one family once again. As chairman of Golden Reunion 2026, your dedication stands before us today in living form. Thank you very much, sir. I also extend my sincere thanks to our registrar, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, for being a constant pillar of support throughout the planning and execution of this program. Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored by the gracious presence of all our alumni batches for making your time to be part of this memorable program. Thank you all. I would like to thank all our retired teachers. Your blessings and presence have added immense value to this occasion. My appreciation to Dr. Severin Pinto and Mr. Abhishek Shetty for comparing this program with grace, clarity, and professionalism. Thank you. Yeah. A special thanks to Mr. Godwin, our maintenance officer, for his wholehearted support, and to Mr. Sean D'Souza, Mr. Chinapa, and Mr. Joseph for creating such a warm and seamless campus experience. My sincere thanks to our media team, Sanjay, Jayant, and Prajit, for preserving these precious moments for generations to come. Thank you all. To the Students' Council, COI team, NCC cadets and officers, Mr. Shakin Raj, Mr. Alvin Miskit, and Mr. Alvin, and all student volunteers, thank you for your tremendous energy and support. I also thank press, media, Golden Reunion Event Management Committee members, SACA President Mr. Anil Kumar, Office Staff Ms. Namrata, for making this celebration a grand success. Thank you all. I would like to thank all the directors of various blocks of our university and all the officers who are here with us. Thank you all. Yeah. Yes, my final verse. Time may have silvered your hair, but today your smiles remind us of the young Aloysians you once were. Memories of flag hoisting at the administrative block and breakfast at Sahodaya Hall live on, proving that while decades pass, the Aloysian spirit never fades. Thank you for coming home once again. Generations may change, campuses may grow, but the Aloysian bond remains timeless and unbreakable. May this golden reunion remind us that once an Aloysian, always an Aloysian. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Dinesh, for your words of gratitude. And on behalf of all the alumni and guests present, we extend our heartfelt thanks to you and to your entire team for bringing us all back home so beautifully. And I, Severin Pinto, Associate Professor from the Department of English, along with my friend Abhishek Shetty, the Chief Program Producer, Radios at Radio Sarang, thank the entire organizing committee for including us to be a part of this golden reunion. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the conclusion of our formal proceedings. As a mark of respect and love of our great nation, may I request the Assembly to please rise for the national anthem.
ಒಂದು ಸೂಚನೆ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆ ಆದ ನಂತರ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ತೆರಳಬಾರದು. ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ಸೆಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಊಟದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಹೋದಯ ಹಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे